In this video, we're talking about the third book of the Bible, the book of Leviticus. Known as the book of laws and rituals, Leviticus contains a couple of very famous verses. One is found in Leviticus chapter 19, verse 18, love your neighbor as yourself. And another verse, Leviticus chapter 11, verse 45, says, be holy, because I, the Lord your God, am holy. These can be considered two of the main messages included in the pages of the book of Leviticus, that our holy God requires holiness from his people so that they can live in his presence. Hello, I'm Kathy Bartow. Leviticus explains how God's people can deal with their sin and impurity to maintain a right relationship with him through ritual purity, sacrifices, and specific moral laws, emphasizing that God's presence is a powerful and sacred thing that demands separation from sin and a commitment to living a holy life, because God is holy. The name Leviticus means the Levitical book in Greek. This book is comprised of laws for priests who were Levites, along with the Israeli people. The book provides a comprehensive guide to worship, outlining rules for ceremonies, sacrifices, offerings, festivals, and priests, while also detailing social and moral laws for maintaining holiness and faithfulness to God's covenant. Jesus quoted from the book of Leviticus in his teachings. Specifically, he cited Leviticus chapter 19, verse 18, regarding loving one's neighbor. This quote, you shall love your neighbor as yourself, is found in Matthew, Mark, and Luke. While Jesus referenced Leviticus, he also fulfilled the law and emphasized love and mercy over strict adherence to ceremonial laws. Jesus challenged the strict interpretations of Sabbath law by the religious leaders, emphasizing the importance of love, mercy, and human need over rigid rules. He frequently engaged in acts of healing and compassion on the Sabbath. Jesus affirmed the importance of the Levitical law and the Old Testament prophets, stating that he did not come to abolish them, but to fulfill them. Jesus emphasized the enduring nature of the law, saying that not even the smallest detail would disappear until everything is accomplished. However, Jesus also clarified that he fulfilled the law, particularly through his sacrifice on the cross, which some interpret as bringing an end to the sacrificial and ceremonial aspects of the Levitical law. If we look through the book of Leviticus, we'll find laws about offerings. Listen to Leviticus chapter 11, verses 1 through 10. And the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying to them, speak to the people of Israel, saying, these are the living things that you may eat among all the animals that are on the earth. Whatever parts the hoof and is cloven-footed, and chews the cud among the animals, you may eat. Nevertheless, among those that chew the cud or part the hoof, you shall not eat these. The camel, because it chews the cud, but does not part the hoof, is unclean to you. And the rock badger, because it chews the cud, but does not part the hoof, is unclean to you. And the hare, because it chews the cud, but does not part the hoof, is unclean to you. And the pig, because it parts the hoof and is cloven-footed, but does not chew the cud, is unclean to you. You shall not eat any of their flesh, and you shall not touch their carcasses. They are unclean to you. These you may eat of all that are in the waters, everything in the waters that has fins and scales, whether in the seas or in the rivers you may eat. But anything in the seas or the rivers that does not have fins and scales, of the swarming creatures in the waters and of the living creatures that are in the waters, is detestable to you. Now, towards the end of the chapter, towards the end of the book, in chapter 26, God provides his blessings of obedience and the penalties of disobedience. Listen to verses 1 through 13 as I read his blessings of obedience. You shall not make idols for yourselves or erect an image or pillar, and you shall not set up a figured stone in your land to bow down to it, for I am the Lord your God. You shall keep my Sabbaths and reverence my sanctuary. I am the Lord. If you walk in my statutes and observe my commandments and do them, then I will give you rains in their season, and the land shall yield its increase, and the trees of the field shall yield their fruit. Your threshing shall last to the time of the great grape harvest, and the grape harvest shall last to the time of sowing. And you shall eat your bread to the full and dwell in your land securely. I will give peace to the land. I will give peace in the land, and you shall lie down, and none shall make you afraid. And I will remove harmful beasts from the land, and the sword shall not go through your land. You shall chase your enemies, and they shall fall before you by the sword. 5 of you shall chase 100, and 100 of you shall chase 10,000, and your enemies shall fall before you by the sword. I will turn to you and make you fruitful and multiply you, and will confirm my covenant with you. You shall eat old store long kept, and you shall clear out the old to make way for the new. I will make my dwelling among you, and my soul shall not abhor you. And I will walk among you and will be your God, and you shall be my people. I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, that you should not be their slaves. And I have broken the bars of your yoke and made you walk erect. Take some time to peruse this important book, which has a total of 603 laws plus 10 commandments. Till next time, peace be with you.